BIMSTEC, or the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, is a sub-regional group of 7 countries lying in the littoral and adjacent areas of the Bay of Bengal. The current members of the group include Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Myanmar and Thailand. The group was formed in June 1997 through the Bangkok Declaration. Then it had 4 countries, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka and Thailand, and was called BIMSTEC. Myanmar joined the Bloc in December 1997, and so BIMSTEC became BIMSTEC. The grouping was further expanded in 2004 to include Nepal and Bhutan. BIMSTEC member countries are home to around 1.5 billion people who make up nearly 22% of the world's population. The combined economy of these countries runs into $2.7 trillion. BIMSTEC is a sector-driven grouping that began with 6 focus areas: trade and investment, technology, energy, transport, tourism and fisheries in 1998. A decade later, in 2008, 7 more sectors: agriculture, cultural cooperation, environment and disaster management, public health, people-to-people contact, poverty alleviation, counter-terrorism and transnational crime were included. Later the same year, climate change was added to the list, raising the total to 14 sectors. BIMSTEC was in a virtually moribund state with just 3 summit meetings between 1997 and 2014. It was in 2016 that India pushed for the revival of the group, and the Modi government called a BIMSTEC leaders retreat in Goa that year. India's push for reviving BIMSTEC was aimed at isolating Pakistan for perpetrating terror attacks on India. India was keen on engaging with its neighbourhood without going through the SARC mechanism. With the BIMSTEC initiative again gathering momentum, Nepal hosted the 4th summit in August 2018 in Kathmandu. The Kathmandu Declaration at the end of the summit called for a roadmap to reinvigorate and strengthen BIMSTEC, rationalize the grouping's priority areas, and explore the possibility of setting up a BIMSTEC development fund. An important summit outcome was the inking of a Memorandum of Understanding on BIMSTEC grid interconnection, which will eventually culminate in the setting up of a BIMSTEC grid to enable energy trade among member countries and thus aid regional development.